Hi guys, welcome to Football Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, and spreading the love during this pandemic because we all need a little bit of loving, Nath. We all
We
need a
do,
little
we
bit of
do.
loving. Now, before I go any further, please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Remember, subscription is free, so if you haven't done it yet, then Nath, they're missing a fucking boat by now, aren't they?
They are, because there's a lot of news come out of the
Yeah, I
transfer
know.
world today. It's been a really busy day in transfer world.
It's really all kicking off now, isn't it? It's all kicking off. And to be honest, in a strange kind of way, it's taken Harry Kane to have an issue with Tottenham, which really kicked everything off.
It is,
You
yeah.
know, the kind of like domino effect is happening now towards within the transfer window. Um, Go on, Nate. Before we come live, you mentioned about certain tweets that our Italian friend Fabrizio Romano has mentioned. So, what's been going on lately then?
Well, Nuno had his press conference after the 2-2 game with Chelsea. And Nuno said in his press conference what Romano said. He said, "I'm here to talk about the game, not Harry Kane."
Okay.
So Romano says he's trying to avoid the question of Harry Kane.
Well, a new manager would have to go down that avenue. But I remember, many managers in the past, before the press conferences, it'd be certain questions. The press would be informed of certain questions that wouldn't be answered. The
Yeah,
press, being the press, used to always follow that rule. Basically, because they wanted to keep within the club so they can get their free press passes. Going forward. I remember with Cardiff, a few local. You know yourself with Newcastle. It's happened with Newcastle.
oh yeah, there's been a
Few local press crossed the line with regarding that kind of ruling, and the clubs have taken issue with it, and reporters have been banned from the clubs.
oh they have, yeah. There's a lot of reporters being banned from Newcastle
Yeah,
just
yeah,
for just for slagging off Steve Bruce now.
yeah. No, but that's how it is. So, in a way, I don't, I can't, I can't blame Nuno for putting that out there because it is, it's a dodgy issue at the moment. And let's be honest, Daniel Levy is in charge of discussions Tottenham side. Nuno probably doesn't know a lot of the information in which the reporters may want to ask him.
Yeah. Well, then Nuno comes out and says, the issue with Harry Kane needs to be resolved as soon as possible. But I am here to focus on the team, not the. I am here to focus on the results, not players.
Okay, let's start. Let's go in because one comment has got my attention. Finn, hi Brownie, hope you're well. Finn, are you coming to a game on Saturday? I'm not, Finn. I'm not. The only reason now, it's not because my personal boycott, but the only reason I actually got a wedding on Saturday. I may do a live stream from a wedding when everyone's pissed, but the groom, it didn't go down too well with the groom when I suggested that the other day. But you never know. So I won't be able to on Saturday, although I may the following home game. Ethan, hi mate. Right, Ethan says your last few videos have been questionable, Brownie. Well, let's go through my last few videos. The last few videos was breaking news that investment funding CVC has plowed 2.7 million euros into 2.7 billion
Yeah.
euros into La Liga.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get that right because no one was reporting that when I
Oh no, no one was
right.
reporting that. But I saw it come up when you'd messages about it. I was like,
It was like
oh,
8 o'clock this morning or something. I don't know
what the
what
hell
the
does that mean?
time it was.
It was
So,
like,
if that's questionable, I would disagree. The one after that, the one before that was Jack Grealish,
Grealish. Yeah, that's not
which
questionable because
no,
we knew about that.
yeah,
You reported it first.
The one he's talking about is the ones he's talking about is a random rant. That's the one he's talking
the
about.
Chippy Lane or something.
Yeah. Listen, they just joke bloody rants. You know what I mean? It gets the channel noticed. Questionable? Yeah, probably for the viewers who know my content. But what you got to think about it, it's pre-season. There's nothing much to It's nothing much to talk about in football apart, before today. What transfers were happening in football? Nothing.
Nothing.
And I don't want my channel to be the same old, putting out the same old shit every day. So that's where the random rants come into it. If you don't like it, then, I understand that, but other people do.
Yeah, you've got to have some random videos.
Yeah.
When there's no transfers being
Exactly.
thingies,
You have to get some kind of content. That content may not be to your taste, but the content has to go out there somehow. Richard, hi guys, and Richard, many thanks for your invite today. I know I couldn't be on the show for a variety of reasons, Richard, but happy birthday to Jay Cox as well, West Ham unofficial.
Yeah, happy birthday to him,
yeah. Finn, nobody predicted the English transfer come out of nowhere. Now, this, you know what? This was a real throwback to the 80s of only finding out.
Yeah.
Dave, you're too young for this, but only finding out on CFAX or Teletext.
Yeah, well, they were talking about it on Sky. They said all we knew about it was on Twitter. As soon as it landed on Twitter, it was just Jack Grealish announced Aston Villa Ings to Villa, and Sky Sports then had to go to their colleagues and check it out, but just went straight out of the blue, and that's how transfers should be.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah,
listen, we all know your channel, my channel, everybody's channel. We're just picking up snippets from what agents or friends of agents or friends of friends of agents. But it shouldn't really be like that. But
no, it should just be the club announcing it. No thingy, because that's how transfers get hijacked. That's how things happen. So you could say one day Bale's going to Cardiff, then now he's on to Barcelona. Then it just gets hijacked.
Brendan, hi Brandon. Right, Brandon. We are cool, yeah? We are cool, right? Let's just not argue with anyone in the chat and we'll be cool going forward. Brandon says, Brownie, I'm spreading a... You need some new fans. Many thanks, Brandon. Much appreciated. Leslie, hope you're well. Yeah, no. Right. Oh, Gareth Bale of Barca as well. Right. We'll go back into the comments, guys. Right. Grealish. Nath, what's your take on Grealish?
Grealish deserves the move. Grealish has done really well to deserve that move. Pep Guardiola, like you said in your video, is a fantastic masterclass in tactics. He knows how to get the best out of Jack Grealish. Gareth Southgate didn't because he kept him on the bench. But if Grealish was starting... now Grealish will start every time for England. He'll not be on the bench anymore because now he's a Man City player. He's one of the top 6 players now, so he'll not be sitting on the bench for England because I tell you what, Pep will have a word.
Well, I mean, would Pep worry about him not starting for England? Because it would save him for Man City.
It will, but
but career-wise, it's absolute. Southgate.
What he was doing, I don't know.
Yeah, he could have really damaged Grealish's career by not selecting him.
Oh yeah, he could have.
There would be a possibility, but right.
Man City are going to run away with the league. They've got some fantastic players. All they need now is a striker, and I've heard Harry Kane's on the board.
Well, I don't know. I'm unsure about this Kane, and I tell you why. It's because of Kane's age.
Yeah.
Man City only sign players within a certain age bracket. So they can get a bit of longevity out of them. Grealish being a prime example of that.
Yeah.
I don't know about Kane.
Ollie Watkins then, maybe? Ollie Watkins?
I'm not too sure.
Man City, Ollie Watkins? Now they've got Danny Ings.
You know what? Right? I'm not kidding you. But the way they are going at the moment with some of their players, Rafa's been told he has to sell. How about Calvin Lewin?
Interesting, yeah. Could
You
be.
know,
He's
I'm just
English.
putting it out there. Really, I'm just
He's
putting it out
English.
there.
English striker. Maybe he can do wonders for City. We don't know. When you've got Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish, Foden putting the ball in the air, then
Also as well, he comes into that age category. You will get longevity out of him. And he's still a bit raw as well, even though he scored a number of goals last season for Everton. Everton seemed to need the money, which is a bit astonishing.
It's all been spent on that new stadium. I've heard it's all been spent on the new stadium, so that's how they've got no money. Rafa wasn't told that before he took the job, I heard, and Rafa was told he would have 150 million to spend.
Rafa would have taken the job anyway. He's a mercenary, Nate. Anyway, right, Danny Ings now.
Well, he's a really good player.
How old is he now? He's 28, is he? Is he 28?
28, I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
It's around the region of 28, 29.
So you'll get 3 or 4 years out of him.
You'll get some kind of years out of him. Yes, he didn't do well at Liverpool, but he didn't have the people supplying him.
Well, I'm told it's 30 million. It's 30 million pound, isn't it? Oh no, 25 million pound.
25 in the region.
But Liverpool do have a sell-on clause, which is tiny, really. Anything over 20 million, then they get 20% of. So 20% of 5 million. 20% of 5 million is 1 million.
Oh wow! There you go. Isn't it?
So it's not really a big sell-on fee. I'm sure Liverpool were hoping for more. So. Any other news today, Nate? I can't remember, if I'm honest with you.
There's more news. Who was it? Leon Bailey signed for Aston Villa.
Aston Villa now, they knew this was in the car. I just think before they allowed Grealish to go, they just wanted to make sure that every other box is ticked. The players were because I think it's a great PR kind of stunt by Villa, this as well. Right?
It is.
If they allowed Grealish going and no one coming in on the same day, they would have had pelters from Villa fans. Allowing him. I know they've had pelters already, but it's not half as bad on the same day they're announcing players coming in.
Yeah.
So it's like that old phrase, you bury the bad news in a day of good news or something. I can't remember the phrase now, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The news of signings coming in is kind of like softening the blow of Grealish leaving in the eyes of fans.
It is, yeah. And they could easily go and steal another. They could easily go and steal another Southampton player with James Ward-Prowse. They've got the money. Yeah. They've got the money. They've got that 100 million. Go and spend it.
Well, it's interesting. Okay, Nave, I know that you're slightly older, and it's a question for people in the chat as well. I know you're slightly older, but who's a bigger club? I put this out on Twitter. Who's a bigger club, Aston Villa or Man City? Now, for you as a younger generation, and, I'm not out, personally, because I remember Villa of the 80s winning a European Cup on 2 occasions, I would still say Villa is a bigger club.
You would, yeah. Of course you would. You'd still say Villa's a bigger club.
But as a younger generation who have only seen Man City be... Would you differ with my answer or not? It's up to you.
No, I wouldn't, because I've watched all the Premier League years. They're always on Sky, the Premier League years. I watched them all, and yeah, Villa were really good back in their day, and Villa could easily do something like they could easily break into the top 6.
Yeah,
with the signings they're making. You get James Ward-Prowse, which is a good free kick taker, who England should have took the Euros. Then you've got a winning team there.
And I'd say people don't realise just how big a fan base Villa actually have. It's only because of the recent years of being in a championship.
Yeah, well, everyone's been in the championship. Everyone's struggled, and you come on better. Like Jack Grealish could have left Villa like 4 times.
Well, I remember Man City in League One.
Yeah, everyone has a struggle, but then you see teams progress.
So I did point out there, guys. Who do you think is the bigger of the two clubs? Also, if you're on Twitter as well, please vote on my poll. It'll be interesting to see what everyone's feelings are regarding it.
I think if Southampton don't sign a striker, I think they're going down. Losing a player like Danny Ings is a big miss. Who's out there to replace him? There's no one.
I don't know, but Southampton do have a very, very good youth development policy. Whether that will come good for them again, I'm not too sure.
I think it'll be them. Looking at the transfers right now, I think it'll be them and Burnley and Newcastle, because Newcastle are not done now. Burnley's not really done now, and Southampton haven't really done now. There you go. There's your 3 down.
Right, Frankie says, I know I skipped a few, lads. Well, Ethan says, we'll go Cardiff game machine. Yeah, I have decided I will be returning to Cardiff City Stadium at one point. Don't know when. It definitely won't be. Can't be Saturday. But what I'm trying to do, if I can, is to get a few fan cams and so on and take it from there. Really, I don't really want to do a vlog. I don't. I'm not one for videoing myself inside.
When you go to an away game, do a vlog.
Yeah, I know, but I like again. I don't know. I just may I do I may do fan cams and so on, but I'm doing videos of me watching a game. I don't know. Not inside the ground anyway.
I would do inside the ground.
Frankie, without Grealish, Aston Villa Cup. No, I don't think so.
They've got Leon Bailey. They've got the next big thing.
This is Nate, this is why I said in the Leon Bailey video, I really have my doubts now of anyone coming from a Bundesliga. It's a freaking farmers league.
Well, Timo Werner was a flop, wasn't he? So, but yeah, I think Leon Bailey will fit right in. They've got Buendia. Buendia's quite a good player. He'll do well for them. And obviously, if they bring in James Ward-Prowse, they've got Danny Ings, and they bring James Ward-Prowse, then I think they'll finish 7th or 8th.
I'm not doubting that Villa could have a good season. What I am doubting is that at this moment in time, it seems to be a lot of pressure on us Leon Bailey coming from the Bundesliga, and I don't think he'd be up for it.
Yeah,
I don't think he'd be up for it.
They need to buy another winger. Hopefully they don't come in for St. Maximin and put 70 million in Newcastle, because I'll cry. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
They've got 100 million though. That anything can happen in this window. Tomorrow we could be talking about Mbappe to a team we've never even thought of.
Real Madrid.
Maybe, yeah. Or Man City, maybe.
Which I have said, for people who know watch this channel, I have said, and Sam Greenwood to tell you, said it for over 12 months. It came out on Spanish TV again last night. It's already, and it has been for 12 months already, an agreement between Mbappe and Real Madrid. It's not legal, but it is an agreement, and it's been there for over 12 months. I've stated that.
Yeah, no. and the Lukaku going back to Chelsea. Oh, why? Why?
It's just further proof that Lukaku going back to Chelsea. Just further proof for Chelsea. It's spunk money against the wall, if I'm honest with you. They really do. There's no other word about it. Do you know what I mean? It's just. Listen, Roman Abramovich, yes, he's got multi-million, but it is multi-billions.
Abramovich has come out. Abramovich has come out and said he wants Lukaku before the game in Belfast on Wednesday.
Well, the thing is, right? Listen, Abramovich got his money out of certain dealings, and I understand, You know, I don't want the Russians to be knocking my door, so I'm just going to leave that comment there. But, right? But, it's like even a richest person doesn't like losing money, right? And listen, this isn't the first time Chelsea have lost a lot of money with stupid games in the transfer market. Remember they got rid of Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh yeah.
Remember they got rid of Mo Salah.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
you
Well,
know,
he went to Egypt, didn't he? Went to
yeah.
Roma,
You know,
because we did
when
well at
Roma.
Roma and Liverpool.
You know it, and this is another prime example. And I don't know. It just makes you wonder sometimes. It just makes you wonder.
It's very interesting because Man City let Jadon Sancho go. Now he's at Man United.
Man United, yeah, I know.
Now, yes, he may have only been in the youth team. But how's he going to feel about playing Man City next season?
Well, would Man City fans accept it? Because Sancho went to Dortmund because he just wanted the first team opportunities, really.
So you try and go back to Man City. Try and be go in Manchester United and be a Man City fan, and no, terrible.
Even says take Grealish out of it. Villa building a great team. This could, I mean, people remember going back to when Tottenham sold Bale and Tottenham bought some garbage. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
the only one they really had come good from was
Son, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was Christensen.
Christensen.
No, Ericsson. Sorry, Ericsson.
Ericsson. Yeah.
You know,
I don't know about that. Well, he did all right.
Yeah, but his first few seasons was
His
good.
first few seasons, and then he dipped off.
But everyone else was garbage, and everyone remembers that of Spurs again spunking away money. But it'd be interesting to see how. I mean, Villa different. Transfer policy seems to be, especially with Ings, ready-made Premier League players.
Yeah.
So it could well have a different end result, but
it's going to be interesting to see what happens before Chelsea's first game in Belfast for the Super Cup.
Yeah.
If Lukaku's there or not, or if he's sitting in the stands waiting to sign. Let's see. He could have been there tonight, actually.
Leslie says Jack Grealish, not worth 100 million. No way, he's not worth that.
Of course he is.
I disagree, Leslie. I'm same as Nathan. I think
he's worth more than 100 million. 120 million, I would pay.
No player is worth 100 million. Let's be honest. But that's market forces for you. You're only worth the amount in which someone's prepared to pay.
Yes, but England got through to a Euro final, so obviously the Euro final has made players' prices go up.
There's definitely an English tax on it.
Yeah.
But
Ben White. You just got to look at Ben White.
But that's basically because
English football's doing well.
No, because of sponsorship and opportunities and so on.
Yeah, and English football's doing well. It's the first in the Euro ratings, I think. I think the English Premier League is. I think we're the number one league.
Yeah, I know.
So
hang on, mate. Yeah. Go down here for a piss, mate. No worries, brother. live on a football Brownies.
Someone needs to clip that. Someone who's got clip abilities, please clip that. God.
So should we get? I wouldn't shake his hand, but we'll try and get him on the show now. Hang on.
Oh, we're gonna get him on the show.
I wouldn't shake his hand though, right? We'll have some fun now. You alright, brother? You sound now? You sound? Hey, you were just live on YouTube asking me if you wanted to take a piss. What's your name, brother? Tom, is it? My man, Tom.
Oh.
He wouldn't come on. He wouldn't come on. I wouldn't go.
Camera shy.
I weren't gonna fucking. I weren't gonna fucking. Oh, fucking shake his hand anyway. No, after that, you know what I mean?
No. Well, that's an interesting point with John Terry as well. He's left. Was that because Jack Grealish left?
I doubt it, Nate. Look, I know Terry. I have seen Terry at his fucking worst. Personally, I've seen Terry at his worst, right?
Well, where do you think John Terry's going to end up?
Terry just looks after John Terry, nothing else. I hate the bastard for what I literally witnessed many years ago. I used to work at Chelsea, right? It wasn't long. It wasn't long because I hated it there.
Yeah.
Basically, when I first moved to London, I was the bar manager within the Chelsea Village, one of the bars in the Chelsea Village. We all went down to the nightclub in Chelsea Village. And it was very early on in John Terry's career. Very early on. I think he only just come back from on loan in Nottingham Forest. And the supporter went up to him in the nightclub and said, with a napkin and a pen, and said, John, can you sign this for me? And he got his trousers down, wiped his ass with a napkin, and said, "Here's my signature." yeah, in front of everybody. And you were like proper bastard to that supporter, and I've never forgiven him for that. Do you know what I mean? Because supporters pay their fucking wages at the end of the day.
Oh,
and you know, he was a Chelsea supporter as well.
If there was no supporters, then they wouldn't get any money.
Leslie, Aston Villa, a massive club, bigger than Man City. I agree, Leslie.
Yeah.
Finn, Cardiff wanted a new creative midfielder, and we signed Wintle, who plays exactly the same style of Pac. Yeah. At number 9, shirt is still available.
It's going to be interesting though with Cardiff.
I know.
It's going to be interesting with the Championship this season. I'm doing a few Championship watch-alongs this weekend.
I know.
Put my schedule out. So
Villa have a better history, yeah, and local support Man City. Don't know about local. I'll be honest with you, Frankie. I think more. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm going back a few years now, but there used to be more support. It was more supporters in Manchester follow Man City than Man United.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's still the case. However, currently Man City a big club in the global financial issue. That's a good point. I think Cardiff definitely need good midfielder. How come you ain't in Spain? My current situation with Spain at the moment.
Because you're going to a lockdown.
Yeah, I'm worried. I'm scared shitless. Go back over there and be locked down, not be able to come back. It was 2 years, best part of 2 years. For me to see friends and family, because before COVID I used to come back every month or every other month because of my work and so on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm playing it by year at the moment. Because the last thing I want to do is go back over. They go in another lockdown. I don't see my parents for another 2 years.
You never know, do you?
You know, because I know. No one's having the vaccines over in Spain. I fucking know that for sure. Right?
Yeah, there's probably no one having a vaccine over in Spain, so you've got to be.
You know, Diane, you know what? Even I do know Diane. I haven't seen him for years, obviously. But I need to touch base with Diane. I haven't seen him for years, but yeah. That'd be good to have him on the channel. Still, evening. Frankie, Aston Villa have also lost. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens there.
Grealish with 85.95. I'm wondering just how much Jack Grealish commercially is now worth to Man City. Just commercially. Forget about his, his name must be, you could easily put another 20 million on it, just on the commercial value.
Yeah, probably.
You know?
Would say, yeah. So Grealish is worth about 120 million. 120 million, I would say, in this current market.
How close is Bake to being done? Well, I tell you, this shop used to be Greg's, but it's not anymore. Years ago, it used to be Greg's. So I can't tell you how long the bread is going to take to bake, really. I know what you're saying, Andy. I know what you're saying. Listen, it's all in Real Madrid's hands, and to be honest, as I mentioned, it's a domino effect, and it's a different domino effect have happened today. So it is starting, Grealish goes, bang, that domino knocks down. Then
Danny Ings comes, and then you're like,
Leon Bailey, bump. So it's starting. Don't worry.
Tomorrow, you'll probably have me live streaming twice a day. Because I'm going to have to be getting through all these transfers, because fucking out today has been...
we got Peter Crouch in the chat. Hey, Peter, forget about coming on to live. You got Abby Clancy in the bloody house. Have some fun with her. Right.
Hey, there's a lot of football coming up. We've got a lot of football on Friday. With
Cameron, hi Cameron. Hope your dad is well as well.
Everything should be good.
Yeah. What's with your channel at the moment, mate? What are you up to?
Well, the football returns on Friday, so the first watch along will be Bournemouth and West Brom, and then we'll go into the watch. I can't do the 5 p.m. watch alongs on a Saturday, and I can't do that's in the 12:30s because I'll be at the match, obviously. So I can do mainly every watch along, but I can't do the 3 p.m.s obviously because I'll be at the match. But we will do midweek watch alongs when I'm not at the match. We might even do one when I'm at the match. Try and do one. Be in a bar somewhere.
Yeah. I know it's hard work though because I wanted to do my Q&A in the bar the other day in Bale's bar, but the thing is that it has music going on in the background.
Yeah.
YouTube will copyright it. They
would, yeah.
So if Gareth Bale is watching this, by the way, and he wants me to come to a bar for a chat. Then I got no problem. You know my number, Gareth. You know my number, brother.
Just message him on Twitter. Best way, Gareth.
Right.
So there's a lot of football going to be coming up, and I will be doing my schedule's out on Twitter. So if anyone wants to see the schedule,
no worries. Well, I tell you what, I'll retweet it as well, Nath. Also as well. Nathan watch along. Hey, and your intro as well, Nathan. You got an intro on as well.
Got an intro, yes, got one, yeah.
I need to sort out my intro. Now people say, "Oh, it's too long." Yeah, it is compared to some of the videos I'm putting out because some of them are real short videos at the moment.
Yeah.
But my channel is about my life of following football.
Yeah.
And a lot of them photos are key moments of me following football because they with mates who I have known for years, all because of football. So,
well, I'll be changing mine when Shields win the league this season. So when Shields win the league, I'm gonna have fucking all Shields photos dotted around every ground.
The photos, somehow the photos will stay, but I do want a more kind of like 3D kind of animation type of intro. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and there's going to be something special coming to the watch alongs because I've got new graphics for the watch along for this season. So
I need some last comment. Bale to hide is 50% done.
He's not going to Hyde United. He's definitely not going there. If he goes there, then I'll be getting on the phone to Hyde United. How do you fucking get him?
I don't know what he meant. Anyway, if he means Bale deal is 50% done. What you got to remember, guys, everything in the world is 50%. It either happens or it doesn't. Everything in the world is 50-50.
50-50 everywhere.
Exactly. Every deal is 50-50, even happens or it doesn't.
And one of them called South Shields has no value. I'll tell you what, this season you're going to see value for money because we have a big, big game on Saturday. Segregation's going to be in place because these fans who we're playing on Saturday are very horrible fans. So it's going to be a killer.
We'll do one more subject because I have done a video on it, and news has been coming out since I done that video. La Liga, right? 2.7 billion.
There's Messi's
euros.
contract signed. He doesn't have to cut his contract now. There you go. There's your contract.
Well, to be honest, that's where I'm coming at. Ever since now, they've like done a project of how the money is going to be distributed. Obviously, Barca and Real are going to get the majority of it. However, Barca having 250 million, Real having 230 million. It all goes on TV revenue stream or something, something like that.
Have they got a TV channel to watch the live games, the Liga games on this season? Where are they being based? BT or Sky?
I'm not sure.
We got any right?
To be honest, last year, I mean, I always done it La Liga TV, you see. La Liga TV is always the best way. But because very similar to France, really. They sold the TV rights to some dodgy company in the Middle East, and that company went bust, you know. So anyway, yeah, we'll see. But the only club against this distribution of money, Nath, is Real Madrid because they're 20 million short on Barcelona.
Well, there's Zimbabwe signed.
I know. But will that finally see the end of European Super League project?
It won't.
Yeah, no, but this money is coming from La Liga. So if Barcelona and Real Madrid take this money, we can't leave La Liga.
Well, they can. They take the money and run, can't they?
Yeah, well, we can, but you know.
This Super League is going to happen in a different sort of form, Matt. It's going to happen. Relegation is going to be implemented into it. There's going to be two divisions.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. 2 divisions. So we're going to have, like the Conference League and the Europa League right now, we're going to have a Conference Super League and a Champions Super League.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Right. On that note, Nath, I'm going to have to go.
Yeah.
We're going to have to clip that guy asking me if he wants to piss.
That's good. That needs to go clipped.
You see, football with Brownie, you don't just have football talk. You also have advice on where you can have a piss. Hang on. Oh, mate, I haven't. Oh, I haven't got no money. Hang on, mate. No. I got it all on card. Look, do you want them? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Oh, no pubs. Enjoy. There you go. A guy asked me for money. I didn't have no money, so I gave him the food I was going to have for lunch later. There you go.
Yeah.
Right, I catch you later.
Yeah, catch you later.
Okay, take care. Cheers, Nate.
Will do. Right.